and power unto everyone. Hey, this is your friend Gigi coming to you live this morning. Listen, friends, this is the day that the Lord has made. And you know what? I'm going to be glad and I'm going to rejoice in it. I am so thankful. I am grateful. And I am definitely what you call, realizing that, listen, on my end, this weather done changed, okay? When I say it done changed, 53 degrees where I'm at in Florida, honey, that seemed like a whole coldness, okay? Coldness. So, yes, I am dressed for the weather this morning for my morning routine of exercising and things. So, yeah, so I am thankful, though, because it really feel good by us being in the month of October and things. It really does, But nevertheless, friend, I'm just going to, make sure early in the morning time that I have on the proper attire, to come here in my place to whereby I greet my friends, and things. So let's move right along and things, complaining without prayer. Friends, hope everyone had a amazing weekend, a good weekend, that you did what you wanted to do and how you wanted to do it this weekend. I know I did. Matter of fact, this weekend, let me just tell you before we get into this message, I actually did some of the things that I needed to do. I don't know whether or not it was all the things because I got to check a list. I don't even know whether or not I made a list, that thing. But the most important thing, I know I picked up, the items that I needed personal, for the home and things. But this weekend I was able to be gathered around some friends and things. And it was really nice. It was already pre-planned and things. Matter of fact, it was the evening of last night. And we get together often and things. It's a beautiful group, meaning individuals of all different ages and things. And it is so beautiful because when we come together and things, we just really have a great time and things. And matter of fact, where we were located at was actually one of the restaurants that I enjoy going to and things. So it was actually a great moment. Everybody was just catching up with one another, sharing what's going on and possibly, the greatness of life and just journeying. It's a blessing to me to be around individuals that truly bring something to the table of wisdom and enlightenment. And, it's just all about life, talking, and being able to encourage, to uplift individuals, and then to just allow them to be them as well. It was just a blessing. Just let me say that much. It really was. So I enjoyed that moment. That particular evening. Didn't stay out too late, because I had to get home and everybody else did. But that was an enjoyment moment. And another event will be coming up real soon as well. So, you'll hear me a lot of times. I talk about friends choosing wise. Don't think that I don't have friends. I do. It's just that, I just require in my life at this time being around the quality of the individuals, just pushing positivity, being about the light, being able to be true to themselves, because we're all a certain age. And I want to say it was one particular, well, not one, but several individuals that was in their 70s. What a blessing. And looking amazing, looking great, doing well, whatever they need to do. And the one thing that I realized, having friends that is much older than me, they always about movement and doing things to where about they can have something that they're doing. Not that they didn't do anything in life. They done did life. They done enjoy life, and they still enjoying it. But it's all about movement for them. It's all about them doing something, whether or not it's a small job that they want to have created in their life. And once again, it ain't like they need nothing, okay? When I say nothing, nothing, God had blessed them enough to where about they were able to, do the things that they want to do. But they realizing, the time that they see where their life is at. Ooh, I got to chase this rabbit. Story time. One of the young ladies that was there and things, she had stated that and she said it with emphasis, she always prayed to God that she wanted to die at age of 75. My antennas went up. Yeah, you see it. You see my eyes. So I'm, everybody looking like, well, why? Because I'm like, you got so much of, youth and young energy in you, meaning that you really got life, and she really do. Got life, the party of the party, just life. And she said her response was, because I didn't want no one to take care of me if things begin to change, meaning she want to be in good health to worry about it will be no one else's responsibility, and she want to die in good health. Yeah. So I looked. Then she said, but I don't think like that anymore, because now she's 77. She said, I don't think like that anymore. She said, I'm thankful to do the things that I'm able to do and to be around individuals. She said, I'm very thankful. But she said that was the prayer that I prayed for years. And we all around the table like, some of us that haven't reached that age yet, it's like, we ain't thinking like that, at all. Although, hey, challenges may come up in life, but it wasn't about challenges for her. It was just that she just didn't want anyone to take care of her, because she's a individual that believes in serving and taking care of others. So that's how she was thinking, but she no longer think that way. So isn't it something, though, when you have those friends that, share bits and part of them on that note? Hey, I'm telling you, Lord, give me all of my life. Let me enjoy to see the blessings, the fruits, of the blessings. And I'm going to be thankful, period. Thankful. Very thankful, and I am thankful. So yes, friends. So yeah, I just want to share that, to just say right where you're at. That's why I say sometimes we never know, even of being our friends that we are embracing. We never know where they're at, and how they got there, or where their thoughts were at once upon a time in life. That's why I always say, think the thoughts that give you life, think positive in things, because it will bring you those things that you necessarily need. Or if you can't think them, include individual in your life that is able to encourage you and to uplift you. And thank God, for the friendship that she realized that she had all around her and surrounded in her life, including family, that didn't see it from out of the lens, because she began to get the love and the motivation that she needed, that listen, we need you. So that was a blessing, to realize that she understood her worth based on that our family didn't see it, how that she's seen it, or nor did her friends. So, God, I just thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I want to read, honey, I woke up this morning, I want to read this from this devotional book, just a little piece here. It says, you have been on a long uphill journey, and your energy is almost spent. Though you have faltered at times, you have not let go of my hand. I am pleased with your desire to stay close to me. There is one thing, however, that displeases me: your tendency to complain. You may talk to me as much as you like about the difficulty of the path we are following. I understand better than anyone else the stresses and strains that have afflicted you. You can ventilate safely to me, because talking with me tempers your thoughts and helps you see things from my perspective. Complaining to others is another matter altogether. It opened the doors to deadly sins, such as self-pity and rage. Whenever you are tempted to grumble, come to me and talk it out. As you open up to me, I will put my thoughts in your mind and my song in your heart. And it has scripture. The scripture is Jeremiah 31:25, Philippians chapter 2, verses 14 through 15, and then Psalms verses 40 through 30. Psalms 40 through 30. I just want to say this much on that. And this was on my mind when I actually was waking up this morning, because some mornings, like I said, I have to push myself. I do, and I do. So waking up, I was like, don't let a complaining spirit get on me. Talking about, It's another, day because I'm pushing myself to motivate myself to work on that part. Not pushing myself not to say, give God thanksgiving and praise, but, just to work out. So, I realized that complaining or venting when you're complaining or need someone to listen to you now, that is healthy. I truly know that it's healthy when you are talking to someone and you complaining, but to complain without prayer or praying, that's a setup. That part, that part. Because after you complain, you got to realize that, where's this stuff going at and what is it doing? What have I released in the atmosphere, matter of fact? And I haven't turned around and grabbed and snatched everything I said with a sense of prayer. Because it's a good thing to recognize anything that is going on that possibly that need to be changed. It's a good thing. I always take inventory of my life. I say it like that. And the reason why I take inventory of my life, because I think it's important. I think it's healthy. I also feel like that it puts you in a better place to allow you to know how blessed you are without, even thinking any different about it, because there will be moments to where about, things may pop into your head or you could be triggered. But also there is an opportunity now to take a stand and to know that that power prayer that I always come here and talk about, and that that I firmly believe in the power of prayer. For those who don't understand, who's just coming here, if you constantly keep returning back, you're going to constantly keep returning back hearing me talking about the power of prayer, how amazing God is, because that's my life. My life is centered around understanding that the power of prayer, it does wonders. It does the things that I cannot even understand, or perhaps the things that I prayed for, and sometimes the things that I prayed for, sometimes that's not the will of God, and guess what, it's okay. So I done accepted that. But here's the thing, God would never leave us nor forsake us, that part. So I like the simple fact that knowing that God would never forsake us, no matter where you're at in life, you can carry the rhythm of prayer and praying at any given moment of time. You can have laughter, you can have joy. In other words, be you. Be you, show up in life and be the individual that you need to be for you. Just in other words, stop trying to show up for others and show up for yourself. Even with the challenges that's in your life, show up for yourself. Because surely there are individuals that mean you some good, that mean you well. Everyone is not against you. And if you feel like everyone has been against you, ask God to send individuals in your life that don't want nothing and don't need nothing. And I got to say it like that. Because sometimes we can pray and we can ask for friends, but then you may get a truckload of friends, that's so needy and everything to it possibly, I'm just talking from life experience. It can be more of a draining situation and more of a help. And you could be in a phase of life to whereby you just want the foundation of friendship that understand, who they are. And they're just journeying in this life to be willing to, basically to take a moment and to add space and time and to enjoy moments with you as well. So all friendships are not bad. I state that. It's the friendships that is not healthy that God will make you aware. But for me, at this time in my life, God has put individuals and constantly putting individuals in my life that don't want anything and don't need anything. And if they do need something and everything, it's understood, that they don't ask for a whole lot because they have done the work in their life and they're continuing to do it, and they're not afraid to show up. Now, here's the good thing. When you know that you have friends that the only thing they want to do is just continue to embrace God. Me personally, I have to be accountable for how I continue to show up and how I continue to be a helper to individuals that can possibly be in need. So there's a difference. Because this is where the motivation come in for me at, is that I'm always constantly, it appear to be now, I would be what you call a help to someone that's in a need. And it don't necessarily have to be someone I know, but always, finding creative ways to do things. One and the most greatest thing is cleaning out my closet. Not knowing who will enjoy the next best thing that, I got. Seriously. Or just being a blessing to someone, if I know that there's a need. But these are not individuals that is every day hanging in my particular circle. But I will say, when you know that you are in a different position and you amongst your friends and they can share and give, God, let me chase this rabbit the right way. And the only thing that you come together and do is just talk, 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 talk. But no one is doing the charity work, because charity is love. Now we have to be purpose driven to understand, how can now I be an individual that puts seeds in the right place? For one, it started at home for me. The home. And when I say the home, the housing of who you is, your temple, and then it flourish out, in other areas. For those who may have, those individuals, such as your family members, if you have grandkids, your kids that God bless you with for whatever reason, if it is a need, if it is a need, then perhaps God may have you doing the things that you need to do. And guess what? It's okay, because everybody's journey is different. Because my journey may be journeying, but somebody else's journey is journeying differently. And I'm able to say this now because sitting around that table, I had so much individuals to where about one individual was taking care of their mom that was 90 years of age, which is a blessing. And at this particular time, how I look at it, when mom was able to take care of you and be a blessing to you and to see the fruits of your life, now mom at her age needs you. And she's actually doing that. What a blessing. And she's doing it, with the right of knowing, that I know that I'm doing the right thing. And what I'm finding out, this is another rabbit. Some individuals can get tired of their elderly parents and don't even check on them. Well, my spirit got quiet. My own spirit got quiet just then. I don't know everybody's journey, but I will say is that we have to be in tune to know that how we show up is a reflection of the God in us and life. I no longer show up in life anymore based on what the past may have looked like, and how a certain energy may try to redirect my knowing of what to do. It's a different, though, if individuals don't want you to be a part of their life. You can't force that. But when it comes to individuals that is in need, that needs you, that is elderly, that possibly could be in your family, such as a mother, father, whomever, I don't know. This message is really taking a different turn, but whomever that this part of the message is for, be a blessing. Sometimes we have to show up in life without, the enemy don't expect us to show up, because sometimes the enemy say, well, this person did this to you or did that, so you got to repay the same energy. It's not worth it. Matter of fact, it's not. That journey is no longer your journey. Because I truly believe when God changes you, he changes each and every individual for the good. The very same thing that a person may have done to me now this is in my now journey. Because in my other journey, you probably got some, other kind of feedback or maybe just silence. But now in my now journey, I truly believe in showing up and being and doing what is for the purpose and for the cause. I truly believe that. So instead of just complaining about life without prayer, take everything to God in prayer. And when you pray, believe and trust God. God got all the solutions and the answer. Make sure your mindset is changed, your thought pattern is changed. That is one of the things that keep me going right now. Is to be able to know that the universe belongs to God and all of the greatness that's in it. It belongs to God. And if it belongs to God, and if I'm a part of this earth, my God, that means then I'm benefiting from it. But I got to show up right. Oh God, I thank you. Friends, let us take our day, this day, and continue to be thankful. That's it. Just continue to be thankful. Okay? Anyway, friends, I am going to go and be a part of my next journey to get this workout. And you stay blessed. How they gonna know, friends? I say this all the time. Go tell some other friends, Text them, call them, whatever you do. Y'all know y'all message individuals. Come on, friends. Come on. Let them know. Because this is how I do it, by word of mouth. Let them know. Gigi come here early in the morning. She tell you to keep your notifications on because you never know possibly when she may pop up throughout the day. But the morning time is normally when she'll come. Check your community tab because also I go into that community tab and I'll leave little messages that could be an encouragement and things, So just know that I appreciate you, friends. I really do. Like I said, when that one just show up, I'm so happy and I'm very, very thankful. But I'm thankful as you continue to encourage me, to uplift me. Know too, friends, that listen, if you keep your light on, others will appreciate it. They really will, for the ones that you will cross paths with that need you. Blessings and power unto you, friends. Have a great day. And just enjoy your life, okay? I appreciate you. I really do. All right, friends, you know what time it is. And yes, I'm going to continue to talk about them stretch bands. I love them. 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 Yes. Okay, friends, have a great day.